Okay, in today's video, I am going to be sharing with you guys my experience with ombre powder brows, like the pain, who actually did them for me, and my experience throughout the whole process. So first off, ombre powder brows are recommended for people with oily skin. Before I knew about ombre powder brows, I was going to do microblading, but I started reading more into it and I found out that microblading, I guess, fades faster if you have oily skin, and I have extremely oily skin. So I gave up. I was like, okay, well then I'm not going to get my brows done, right? So then I did even more research. I went more into depth, and that's when I found ombre powder brows, which is better for oily skin because I guess it doesn't fade as fast. The reason why I got my brows done was because we were going on a trip to Puerto Vallarta, and I have a friend that is from there, and she's always told me like it's really like humid, and just by hearing it's very humid, I was like, I'm not gonna be able to wear makeup, you know, because it'll melt right off. Like, I have oily skin, it's just gonna be sliding all the time. So I started doing my research like in late August, early September of last year, 2019, and I found some girls that were close by, like maybe like 20-30 minutes away, but they were booked out till like January. So I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do, you know? So we had our trip planned for October. We're leaving Halloween night, well, Halloween morning, and gonna be there for like 5 days, I believe it was, or 4 days. So it was gonna be in early November. So I had to book something within September to early October because you have to let them heal for 30 days in order to have sun exposure. Obviously, I was going to be in the sun, right? So I was worried about that because I didn't want it to cause harm, not only to my skin, but then my eyebrows would start fading even faster, which I didn't want. And then I just kept looking and looking and looking, and the thing was that the more and more I looked, the farther away the artist was. So I wanted to keep it local. I was like, I don't care how much money I spend doing this, I'm gonna find someone around me if possible. If not, then I'm not gonna get them done. So I kept looking in my area, and nobody offered the service at that time. Nobody offered the service in my area. And I was like, okay, so well, what am I gonna do? I guess I'm not gonna get them done anymore. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just skip out. I decided that I wasn't gonna get them done. So I stopped researching, I stopped looking for people, and then one day randomly I was in it again. I was like, we have to do this. I need to get them done. So I was planning on getting my eyebrows done and my lashes done. That way I didn't have to wear makeup, so I can look put together at least. Her Instagram is Beauty by Sherry. So I came across her page and I was like, no, you know, this was in early September when I found her page. And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure she's already booked out. So I started looking at her work, and her work is like really good. Something that I also liked about her work was she did it really natural. It wasn't overdone, it wasn't too dark, which I really liked. It went perfectly with your face shape. Like, she took into account everything. She took into account everything, and that's something that I really liked. So this is what her page looks like. She has lots and lots and lots of work on her page. I really liked her work, and I liked that the brows looked really natural. They weren't like super over dramatically done. The shape was according to your face shape and the preference that you liked. Like, if you like really thick brows, if you like really thin brows, that was something she would work with you. The color, she made sure to match your hair, so that was great. So anyways, back to what I was saying. I found her early September, and I checked her schedule, and it was like it was meant to be. Someone had just canceled for early October, and I booked. Like, I did not hesitate one bit. I booked. I put my deposit down to secure my spot. So I was anxiously waiting for that day. Like, that whole month felt like it was forever. Literally, like, it felt like it was forever. So finally the day came. Well, the night before, she texted me and she reminded me about my appointment. She told me she wanted me to wear brow makeup and lashes just so she can get a feel for what for how I liked my brows personally. So and she told me to not wear foundation. So I did that, and then the day of, I was nervous. Yeah, I want to say I was kind of nervous, but it wasn't like worried nervous. I was more nervous like I want to see them done already. Good morning. So today I'm gonna go get my eyebrows microbladed. So I'll let you guys know how it goes. Wish me luck. I went in. She's super friendly. She's so sweet. Like, she's an awesome person. She's amazing. Once you get to know her, like, she's a really, really kind person, and she does great work. So when I got there, I was a little nervous because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if it was gonna hurt or what, you know. Like, I didn't know anybody that had actually had them done, so I couldn't just go ask one of my friends, like, what's it feel like. So for the outline, she didn't numb at all. It was just like, it was uncomfortable, but the pain was tolerable. It was just like, it felt like I want to say like little paper cuts, and you're standing outside in the sun. You know how when you start getting sunburnt, that little feeling you get, that little tingling sensation when the sun is burning your skin? That, I feel like that's how it felt. So it wasn't too bad. But then for the shading, she actually did numb. But I mean, I didn't feel anything. All I felt was like the pressure, but that was it. And it just felt like there was just pressure from her, like, shading in. But that was pretty much it. The whole process took like about, I want to say 2.5 hours to 3 hours, I believe. Price wise, you're gonna have to go see her page to see the price. I'm not sure if her prices have changed, so I don't want to give you guys the wrong information. So I suggest you go check out her page and see if she has it on there. If she doesn't, you can always like message her. She's really sweet. After I got them done, they were super thick. As you're gonna see, I filmed a few clips. Okay, so excuse my hair, it's a mess, but these are my brows. And I was scared that they were gonna stay like that, but she told me it's because you're swollen. Once the swelling goes down, they're gonna get thinner and they're gonna get lighter. So I was like, okay, like calm down, you know? So for the first, I wanna say 5 days, nothing happened. So this is day 2 of my brows. And I know everybody's different, but like I said, I didn't have anybody like to ask about it, and I didn't want to be bugging her all the time like, hey, is this normal, is this normal? So I was just like, okay, I just need to chill. I need to just relax and it'll happen when it happens. So some people say that they start peeling within like the 3rd day. I was on the 5th day and I think I hadn't even peeled yet. So I wasn't worried about that. I was like, maybe I'm doing something wrong, or I'm not taking care of them correctly, or are they eventually gonna start flaking? Like what's going on? So just a quick update. These are my brows, day 4. Good afternoon. This is day 8 of my eyebrows. And then I did also notice that some people say that within 14 days they're completely healed. And I hit the 14-day mark and I was worried again. I was like, what's going on with my brows? Why are mine not healed? Like I still had a lot of flaking on them. So my eyebrows fully healed day 21, and I was so excited for them. Like you have no idea how excited I was that they were finally fully healed, and I could like, you know, I could wear my makeup like regular, because you're not supposed to wear makeup around them. We went to Puerto Vallarta and they were perfectly fine. Like I had no trouble with them. Obviously I didn't have to wear any dip brow or pencil, nothing. I didn't have to wear anything. All I did, I did wear lashes like I am right now, but other than that, like I didn't have to worry about having to shade them in or anything. So overall, it was worth it. Money wise was worth it. Pain wise, obviously was worth it. There was like no pain. It was all worth it. I honestly would recommend it to someone that's actually interested in getting their eyebrows done. I would totally recommend it. And if I had to do it again, would I do it? Yes, I would. I would totally do it. I went for my touch-up in December. Yeah, I think it was like, no. I went to my touch-up mid-November, and this is what they look like, and it's been almost 5 months since I got them touched up, and they still look perfectly fine. I'm still really happy with them. I have noticed that when I do my makeup and I try not to put foundation over them, but when I do, they'll turn gray, well, because of the foundation. But sometimes I'll just wipe it off with a facial wipe, or I'll get a Q-tip and I'll just like take off the makeup, remove it. When I'm in a rush and I don't have time to actually like just go into detail, I will grab a pencil, like a brow pencil, and I'll just shade them in real quick, and they look amazing. But other than that, like I don't wear makeup on them. Like right now, I have nothing on. I have no foundation. All I have is my moisturizers and eyelashes, and that's it. Like I have nothing on my brows. Like excuse the nails, we're all struggling right now, but I have nothing on them. All I have is my eyelashes. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. I would totally recommend her. Go follow her, go look at her work, like her pictures. Like, she's an amazing person. Let her know I sent you guys, just so she knows where you guys are coming from. And if you're really interested, just book an appointment with her. Like, do your research, of course, do your research, and see if it's something that would work for you. I honestly think, like, for me, it was worth it because, one, I had really thin brows. They were no longer growing, and they still aren't. And this helped me out so much more because so many people that I run into on the street, they think that my eyebrows are completely, like, filled in and stuff. I'm like, nope, I just got them done, you know? Like, so at work, I'm always getting compliments like, oh my gosh, your brow shape, your brow color, like, yes, thank you. Thanks to Sherry. So if you are really interested, book an appointment with her. Message her if you have any questions, or if you have any questions that maybe I can answer, you can always message me on Instagram. I'll try to answer any questions that you may have about the ombre powder brows and what the process may be, what, like, if you want more in-depth experience of how it went, maybe I'll be able to help you guys and answer those questions that you may have. So feel free to message me. I'll leave my Instagram page down below and you can send me a DM. But other than that, I will let you guys go. And remember to stay positive during this time, and I will see you next time in my next video. Bye.